All right, I have to hit. All right, Anna, one of the first ones to come in and pretty good score to start the day off. Just how are you feeling after day one here at CME?
I'm really happy. I mean, it was it was blowing a ton out there. This morning it was cold. I think I hit a 19-degree hybrid on my second hole. It probably went 165, and it's normally my 195. Um, so yeah, no, but I feel like hit a lot of fairways, hit a lot of greens, and I actually made a couple of good putts out there, which probably was the difference compared to the last couple of weeks. So just very happy. Sophia played really well too, so we had a good rhythm in the group.
What was it like to have to kind of bounce birdies off of each other like that?
Yeah, she got off to a rocket start there. Made a couple of putts and hit a few close. So I was just trying to keep up. Nine was playing really hard, downwind, so bogey there, and then made a turn and one over. So just really proud of myself for hanging in there and having a good back nine.
I know you've been on the road for a couple of weeks. What's it like to get to the tour season finale here?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I had to, I had to play just to try to get into this week. It's been a solid year. I mean, I've only really missed one cut this year. But just with the point system, the way it works, I felt like I had to go back to Japan, which was a long trip after coming back to the U.S. after Korea. Played solid last week in Tampa. I just didn't really quite get anything going on the greens, but always is, you're proud to be here and be one of the 60 to tease it up this week, and it's been a solid year without really getting anything going this year. So I'm just proud of myself for fighting and putting myself in a position to get here.
Absolutely.
You have had an insane travel schedule. What are your tips for dealing with jet lag and keeping your sanity?
Yeah, it's been a little hard the last couple weeks. What I did Arizona, New York, New York, Korea, Korea, Arizona, Arizona, Japan, Japan, Tampa, and then Tampa here. So yeah, it's been a long year, but I finally started feeling a little bit better. But even after the summer, I was on the road for 8 weeks and ended up pulling out of the Canadian Open because I had nothing left in the tank, especially not after that wedding. So it's just hard the way our schedule is, and then the way the locations are. I'm a good sleeper on airplanes, so I guess that's my saving grace. But in general, I mean, I just try to sleep as much as I can. But last week I couldn't fall asleep past midnight, and it was a lot of early morning. So this morning felt pretty early, getting up in the fives. But happy to be done and probably be catching up on some sleep this afternoon.
You mentioned that it was a solid year without really getting anything going. What do you think was kind of missing in that regard?
I mean, honestly, it's been I haven't really made any putts all year. What it seems like, as far as ball striking, it's probably been, if not my most consistent year, tee to green. But yeah, if you can't make those putts, or you can't create any momentum, it's makes it a little bit harder. But in general, I feel like I've been close, maybe a couple of good rounds a week, but just feel like it just hasn't really clicked 100%.
One more from me. A lot. You mentioned the win earlier this morning, but your back nine was phenomenal there. You talked about, making some of those putts out there. What were some of the more memorable birdies for you on the back nine?
Yeah, I mean, I made a 15-footer on 10 and a 10-footer on 11, then probably not a 10-footer on 13. Give myself a good chance on 14, and then made probably a 20-footer on 16, which was awesome. And then I was just in the front edge of the green on 17. Just felt like I gave myself a lot of chances. You're not gonna, with the wind and with some of these pins, just leaving myself in the right spots on the greens.
What will you take away from today as you head into tomorrow?
I feel like I hit a lot of good shots into the wind, trusting the ball flight, and definitely trusting some of those. It's a hard opening couple holes, and I feel like I hit a lot of good swings and just stayed patient with it. But in general, get some rest, and I'm ready for 3 more rounds, and then I'm gonna pack it in.
And go back to the dog.
Can I just ask a Solheim Cup question really quick?
Yeah.
What's been your role so far in your role? What have you been doing?
So it was always a dream of mine to be a vice captaincy under my good friend Susanne Pedersen. So once she became captain, I messaged her and she called me, and we kind of both had thought the same thing. So I'm just very proud to be part of her team. Yes, I would like to play.
My next question.
Yes, a lot of people have asked me that too, but I love the Solheim Cup, and it's just one of those highlights that keeps making me push and wanting to get better. So far, I think, given I play on both of the Ladies European Tour and the LPGA, I think it's easy because you're there with the players. It's nice to kind of ask them a little bit about feedback. I know most of the girls, and getting to know some of the young Swedish girls have been crushing it this year. So it's just nice to, I think, just still play and have a good feeling. It saves Susanne a little bit of work. We are going to have a meeting next week, and I know they're going to get together and play Finca around the Ladies European Tour final. We played Finca in August, and what an amazing track. So yeah, just bits and pieces here and there, and if I can help in any way, I like to, but I get the feeling that Susanne knows what she's doing.
All right, that'll be it.
Cool.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.